basically simultaneous. Basically simultaneous. Ooh, a surprisingly quiet vertical stream that was. Do 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 do. Okay, so I think I'll be here for like maybe an hour-ish. I don't know if I'm doing like anything timing wise that I wanted to. And back there they're talking about Fastest Boy 3. Don't know what comes after the Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, that's gonna be my headcanon now. Don't know what comes after the Electric Boogaloo. And hello, my name is Resurrected Indeed, and Myth Nerd. Okay, I don't know if the censorship is better or worse on the horizontal, but what were you gonna say about feet? Twice the job. Whoa, hey Widow Rars. Hello, how are you? What's going on? Talk about some ASMR drawing. Maybe so. Maybe so. And you're saying you're finally back? You were saying that if there's anything you... Okay, to know if there's anything you can say to make people uncomfortable which you don't want to, or is anything on the table? I mean, there's several people here, right? So, I guess everyone's got a different comfort level. I don't know. I'm curious though. Try like get nasty or something for like one message. See if anything happens. And Resurrected is saying, I wonder if you can say I want to jump in front of a bus to launch it off a cliff so that the kids have to learn how to swim. You just found out. You just found out. And apparently there's some dangers to automatically reading such and such. Why am I getting an email to try to do taxes with AI? That seems suspicious. Alright, and Widow Rar's giving us the news that you got a girlfriend. Hello, wait, okay. Confession time to the crush to the GF. Oh, hello. Excellent. And that's... hey, congratulations. Sending celebrations your way. And I'm sitting here like wondering if my guts are all right, and also like what time to leave the house. Okay, and serial designation. X is saying hi, and that was the thing that happened when, and you told her. Exciting. And you're saying that you can be your BF's BF. But are you your BF's BF? And so is this kind of like direct? Okay. And Myth Nerd is saying, well, I can actually say that, and did it get filtered whatsoever? If you said something in between the message about making people uncomfortable right here and that latest message, then I guess it might have gotten automatically filtered. Ooh, and serial designation is saying that you have a play tonight. Oh, hey! Pretty cool stuff. What show is it? What show is it? And it's a musical? Oh, very exciting. And you saying you are your BFs. Oh my goodness, love is in the air. Something like that. And you're saying, did you see what I said? Scroll up. Yeah, it looks like there's a big gap between you saying... I was saying that to know if there's anything I can say to make people uncomfortable, which I don't want to, or is anything on the table. And then if I look at all of the messages that were sent in between that one and then this one, if you said something else, then maybe it got filtered. Not quite sure about that. Not quite sure about that. You can see it, but can others? Well, I mean, it hasn't shown up on this stream. Widow Rar's telling us the news, and then you gotta go. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. And hello, my name is Resurrected, saying I had a girlfriend, but she left me for my crush, who was already dating a guy who just told everyone he's gay. Real story, and that's very entertaining. That's from the dramas, straight up from the dramas. And you're saying bye. Sorry, I didn't stay for long. And you're saying, did you want me to write it again, or should I stop? I I've got to see the messages that you saw me see. I mean, you can try to write or censor if something actually got filtered in between those two messages that I said. The first one, which you might be able to see on the screen, is you were saying that to know if there's anything you can say to make people uncomfortable. And then the next message right after that is, while I can actually say that, question mark. And then, yeah, if something was in between those, yeah, feel free to write it again, or maybe even send it in the magma, because there's no censorships in the magma. You're saying that we're cooked on episode 8 and being excited about Amazing Digital Circus. Alright, I would love to see the trailer for the Amazing Digital Circus. Amazing Digital Circus, let's do it. Let's do it. Amazing Digital Circus. I still have Amazing Digital Fight Club in my what's it called? In my search history. Here's the Discord, and I'm looking for sending it to our very own selves in the Discord. You're saying you stopped watching Amazing Digital Circus after episode 6 because you're too traumatized and want to know the ending before you continue. Man, that's kind of a fun-ish way to consume medias and all of that. Wanting to know the ending before you continue. Honestly valid. Honestly valid. Myth Nerd is saying, I really don't want to make people uncomfortable. I'm not trying to test limits. I just want to know if there's anything that are things that I should avoid talking about. I mean, at one point we did get a request to not discuss religions and current warfare like too intensely. So like, I don't know, like a few sentences are probably fine, but if it like lasts longer than 15 minutes, then I think people got like consistently tired of it. And then other than that, I guess just don't be gross. I don't know. And you're saying butt poop drink ass. I'm sorry, I need to test the censoring. Oh my. And well, hello to Chito Los Doritos. Hey, these days when I see some Peanuts fan art, I think of you. Like out in the wild, I'm seeing some Peanuts fan art. I'm like, oh, wonder if you've seen that silly guy. And you're saying watch William's new short. Oh right. You're saying it's not short. And check the channel when you're ready. And hello to the Mighty Frog Wizard. Oh hello. I had just watched episode 1 of Amphibia on the Vertical, and that's my first thought when I think of frogs. But we also have some other, I don't know, frogs going on around here. You're talking about egg. You breakfasted egg today. I want to find something to do with 6 egg yolks. Maybe I'll bake or make something. But I cracked these eggs on like Monday or something. Wait, not the yolks, the whites. And what were we looking at? Hello to Lodes. How are you today? You're asking how we're doing. Have y'all seen what just came out? Sure. Let's look at stuff. You're saying just look up Resurrected. Oh my. Oh, the non-short version. Sure. Let's be clicking stuff right exactly now. Thank you. That's the best. That's the most. Why is there a /V in a YouTube video link, I wonder? Ooh, okay. A very average length remix, you're saying? You're telling us? Okay, wait, I wanna get my, headphone in here. Otherwise we're getting like some peculiar echo or something such as that. Oh wait, the thing that you were saying was gonna be sort of a callback. Myth Nerd, draw a record of Ragnarok, Pretty Boy, Aphrodite, and Buff Goblin Girls holding up his. holding up the thing. Oh my god! I thought it was gonna be like holding up like a palanquin, like a bunch of people carrying someone else on their shoulders. No, we're just like taking a team to hold up the ween. Wow. Oh, that's what you wanted to type? Marvelous. Alright, you did find out what you can and can't type. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fun. So let's listen to a remix. A little bit too loud in here. Doo -doo -doo. Are you literally gaining the skills of remixing a little further? What the hell? What the hell? Custom artisanal. Wow, wow, wow. Break it down. Bust it down. Hire you at the rave, excuse you? Wow, actually fabulous. And why is a little friend over here crying in the corner? If I can zoom in any capacity, zoom in some capacity. Why is a little friend crying over here? Whoa! This is. I'm about to be grooving every time it comes up in the playlist. Okay, I apparently have to rework the playlist so that more of the good stuff is happening, right? Check us out. Check us out. You never heard such a beautiful paragraph in your life. You won't be the only thing on fire tonight if you keep going like that. You mean it, you really want it. You're not kidding, but you don't have to do it if you don't want it. I have I'm just gonna be here streaming for like an hour-ish. Let's put the likes on it. Let's put the likes on it for just like an hour-ish. So I don't know how far I'm gonna get since there's some imagining going on and whatnot. Gosh, that was fun. That was fun. You're saying, am I crossing a line by asking you to draw that? I need to draw more femboys. Schlong size optional, honestly, but I really feel supported, validated, and seen by being asked to draw like more femboys and then even like buff ladies. This freaking rocks, dude. This freaking rocks. We're on the we're on the wavelength. Oh my gosh. Okay, I sent it over here and we're looking at the thing. And you're talking about poor Sonny. Yeah, what was happening? You stumbled on your computer and then this remix was done when you showed up. You're powerfully tripping. And then that thumbnail is a Truman Show reference, isn't it? That's a good movie. I've started to wonder if I'm gonna like watch maybe one movie every day. I got the free trial of Movie Phone or whatever the hell that is on YouTube. I got the free trial. I haven't been maximizing it. Okay, I didn't like miss anything, right? We wanted to look up things. You want me to look up Resurrected, right? Okay. Scrolling, making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. You're saying to know if I draw massive tools. Honestly, if I was drawing on this stream, there would be like a comical sort of blank space as I try to draw every other part of the body. Okay, you're asking if I can commission me a draw. She just can join me getting railed. First of all, since it's, I don't know, a representation of a people that we know and talk to, you two talk between each other and decide if that's harassment. And then if it's not harassment, being railed commences, I guess. You're saying Sunny Wilson is it? Oh my gosh, okay, you're saying this is so hype. You'll forever enjoy Amazing Digital Circus no matter how much of a cesspit the fandom became. We really reached some lows or something with the amount of cesspit going on in the fandom. If you're gonna watch movies, you should watch Knives Out. It's great. Heck yeah. You're saying Sunny said no, dude. I didn't see the notes. Alright, so Digital Circus proudly presents, Digital Circus Theater proudly presents all eyes on this artwork. Oh, lover without a heart. The lover had always wanted friends, but he didn't know how to get anyone to love him back. I'm gonna cry. We're feeling unwanted. The harder he tried to impress the people with his magic, the more he would drive them away. He has to listen to people. This is the story of a little AI who ruined everything. Alright, I believe you, Kane. I mean, leaving you is meaningful. Or being with you is meaningful if they choose to come back, right? Are you gonna try to actually let him out? Oh, baby. Oh, honey. Oh. Oh, Cain. I'm feeling the sympathies for Cain. I'm feeling the sympathies for Cain. You saying no drawing real people. That's a vote. I mean, but the real person is here. If you would like to be considered a real person. Alright, you can't say a single opinion without getting flamed. If Cheryl draws it, it's not harassment, it's assault against You're crazy. You're crazy. And anyway, I'm already accepting the previous one. So you're saying you're serious. I don't think it's right to draw real people in situations without their permission. However, there's the person right here who could distribute a permission. I'm getting myself tangled in knots. I'm watching the trailer for Amazing Digital Circus, feeling sympathy for Cain. I have no idea if I expected that at first. Maybe I'm just trying to socialize is giving me more experience with the million ways that it's possible to feel devastatingly and completely unwanted. And and so even with Cain like being instrumental in trapping everyone here, you're saying was that Kinger's wife? All right, let's can we replay this at like a half speed, at like a partial speed, at like a looking for details kind of a speed? You're getting some fast cuts in between some things. Yeah, half speed, nothing to it. Well, hello Pumbafo, hello. We've done like a separate stream before this, so this one's gonna be a little bit short. All right, you're saying was that the Kinger's wife? Good question. God forbid a man wants to see a conjoinment and real these liberal snowflakes don't even let you say stuff anymore. Okay, are they like perceiving the world? Running, and then it's strange for Zubul to actually look troubled, you know? Okay, wondering if that was the wife just now. Get that even slower up in here. But hello, Pumbafo. How's your week been? And you're saying it's not alive and mod. Perfect. Yeah, we're discussing we're discussing art commissions, you could say, something such as that. But hello, and there's Mithner saying, Saduki, if it's a drawing about you and you're okay with it, then it's okay. And then Palm saying, Crystal Palm saying, I give everyone in this live stream, to draw your Sona Getting Real, which I'm going to change to your profile picture at some point. This got involved. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. Damn. Okay, you're saying the next week you want to see the tag blow up on Rule 34. You're unsubscribing from all of you twice. What is this? What is this? Okay, to the Sona now. A drawing of them. Yeah, okay, wait. What? Okay, just everybody get really specific up in here. Everybody get really specific. We're discussing getting railed, I guess. All right. Okay. I'm trying to see Kinger's wife in all of this discussion. Wow. They're not making it easy for me to look at Kinger's wife. Jesus. That's less than a second, less than half a second. What are we? You're saying, would you really draw NSFWs on YouTube? Draw everything probably around the NSFWs. Because drawing takes me a long time. It does. And so, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it is looking wifeish over here. But from the facial expression, I would half expect this to be like Cain in a costume, the costume of Kinger's wife. So like everything around it, you say it. Okay, Pumafo saying you finish your first round of classes with straight A's. Oh my gosh! Wait, are you taking like the half semester for speed? Oh my goodness! Proud of you. Hello. Just brought a new suit for mock trial with real federal judge, and you have 6 pounds of ground turkey in your fridge. Life is good. Oh my gosh. Hey, those fun times. Hey, those fun freaking times. What's good? What's good? Getting banned on YouTube. Glitchless any percent. You're asking if I'm on Reddit? I am on Reddit. I haven't, what's it called? I haven't properly logged into my, Reddit account in a minute. I've been on all of my secret and sneaky alternative accounts. Log me out, log me back in. You asking if I'm on Reddit? Yeah, what's up? Are you on Reddit also? You're saying it's been done before by the troll. You know? And that's why I'm like, well, if we draw the rest of the body, then that's not even not there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You better, because I just said it. You're saying, you're writing that pretty, gotta be my boy, this, my God, is this? Ah, the typo probably saved you. Put a lightsaber on the Shminas, the pair of oat cereals on the Tetas, the Bazongas. We're plotting, we're scheming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Logged into my Jaro Reddit properly. I think so. Logged back into there if any business is happening on there. Da, 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 da. You're saying, man, why did not man have Bazonga Hodargers? Wow, that's such a word, such a sentence. You really said it. You really typed it. Alright, you just got on there as Pumbafo with 2 F's instead of 1. Add me. Eh? That's fun times. Fun times. Alright, 2 instead of 1. Alright. I think at the very least I get email notifications. Jeez. Jeez, my tummy hurts. It's happening. Ah! Ah! Me when my tummy hurts, honestly. Ah! Yeah. Wasn't sure if I was just having like some kind of mood disorder, but also yes. Amazing digital circus tomorrow, huh? Ooh, something to look forward to, maybe, perhaps. Alright, you're saying you're getting yoked though. The gym is working out. Yes. Yes, you're saying Zaro is a prolific user. You're so insulted. Wait. Why? Why? Insulted that I'm having a million alternate accounts? It's fine. You're saying who would be hotter to you, female or male Aphrodite? I remember the female Aphrodite from Record of Ragnarok looking like a little bit silly in the GIF and things. Okay, my type is like having good eyebrows, and I typically, sorry to generalize, but people who are blonde typically have the worst eyebrows. Not to generalize on you too much. There's Loda saying my best friend has my number saved as Flatboard. Wow, judgmental. And then, oh, okay, we got Crystal Palm saying your profile picture should have been updated. I think and hope. Oh, wait. You drew this Sona in the Peanuts style at one point, right? Oh my gosh, my tummy hurting. I might have to go away and take a medicine. Ah, it's happening. Okay. And that's a lot of, yeah. New OC moment. Damn, and then you're trying to get me to say axolotl. It feels sad to have given up on saying axolotl. It feels sad. Okay, what am I scrolling to? What am I looking at? And then you're asking if I'm alright. I might have to go away and take a medicine. Honestly, you're saying you got dirty blonde hair and you'd say your eyebrows are good. Very well. Very well. You know, I'm entering us into some sort of court of fighting for the eyebrows. Very hard to fight for your eyebrows. Okay, you're saying that I've been poisoned. You're saying, did I cross a line? I always make sure to check. Oh, by asking who or what would be hotter? Thank you for checking. No, you didn't cross a line, but then I elaborated that typically I don't look at blonde people. Ow. And then that's I guess some type of discriminations, perhaps. I don't know. It's hard to think of it as a discriminations when it's just a thing that I do. But oh, that's no way to say it. That's no way to say it. But yeah. Uh, I guess if it led to uncomfortable part of a conversation for anybody in this chat, it's just the Duncan on Blondes part. Don't mean to do it, perhaps, but there we go. All right, you're saying myth. Who says Aphrodite doesn't have both? Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're saying ghost. We can wait. I might take my medicines. I'm not sure. All right. Okay. Why are they that dry? They're not supposed to be that dry. It's like they've roughened or something. Are you inspecting your own eyebrows right now? What's dry? Well, what happened to be dry? Do. Why wouldn't the goddess of love have both? Wait, I can draw with you. Yes, Pumbaa. Yeah, we've had the link to this to this thing for drawing together. If you have like I don't know, phone or like a mouse or anything, we've had that. All right, you're saying my time has come to burn and invoke the ancient power that I may return. Oh my! Wait, is there actually a song about that? All right, you're saying can't believe you. Which is hotter? Dude, okay, wait. I've 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 been like dating somebody who's like into both for the longest time. You're saying to get a hot water bag or whatever they are called, and you're saying you're dry and prefer the opposite. It's Bill Cipher's last words. I see. I see. My apologies for not having watched either Amphibia or Gravity Falls, but I don't know if that small scale like little reaction thingy doesn't get a strike or anything, then maybe if I'm encouraged to do reactions again by that good sort of thing, then I can finally get into the shows that I've been meaning to watch. Alright, so you're saying your brows, they feel too rough. Oh, well, it's good to moisturize your hair, right? You're saying Aphrodite definitely has both. Ah, and that's awesome to think about, the stuff that feel too rough. Okay, you swear if you have to swear them off, or shave them off. Oh, swear in your eyebrows Fun things that can happen. You can swear your eyebrows off. I'm getting news updates about, what? I'm getting news updates about Chapel Roan having an angular bob. You're saying turn in your cartoon fan card, you fraud. That's fair. That's fair. I just been chilling, honestly. What's the longest cartoon that is also my most favorite? It's probably Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Like it a lot. Like it a lot. And then anime and cartoon, we're putting them in different categories. And then Avatar: The Last Airbender goes into the cartoon category. You're kidding about turning in the card very well. That's a good thing for me because I lost the card. And you're saying if they've got nothing, how do they use the bathroom? But then some kind of a goddess or eternal being might not be using the bathroom. Alright. I wanna eat cake. My true desire. I gotta. Oh my gosh, I have to message my bestie right about now. Maybe like. Okay. Do you have your cutest and most walkable shoes? Before tonight. Oh my gosh, it's happening. I thought it was gonna be the day before yesterday. I know for a fact I'm still gonna be okay, but damn. Alright. So, you're using your monthly Hear You Out on the demonic Bill Cipher. That form could get it. Concerning all forms of Bill Cipher. I don't know, it's very funny to me how what's it called? How the triangle had people simping. They just repel all filth with godly magic. Bisexual mythology nerd challenge. Who would you prefer to date, Aphrodite or Apollo? Well, basically, your life is in danger if either one is happening. Your life is in danger, but do you think that the concept of love would have like a really epic and comforting sort of a romance? The main thing I know about Apollo is that he's chasing a lady, and then she's like not into it and turns into a tree. And then that's Daphne, right? That's Daphne. And so, and then weren't his like male lovers like dead and stuff? So like Aphrodite is going to probably have multiple partners and flirt all the hell around. But if you like put it into words, you're probably gonna end up polyamorous, and you're probably gonna have a very epic romance. And you're saying definitely Apollo, that man is hot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wondrous. And Myth Nerd saying, I mean, in the Why Simp, it's just because in art they made Bill a human twink. Most of his lovers become trees. And you're saying, I want you to quickly Google Bill Cipher demonic form. I want you to grasp my hear me out very good. Alright, we're grasping stuff. Very good. And it's gonna be a little nasty. Okay. It's not gonna be too spoilery, I hope. And texting something. But like always finding the right amount of enthusiasm to send it. Okay. Pumafo saying, can you see what you drew? Perhaps so. Where are you? Bottom of the screen? Top of the screen? Or different canvas? Different canvas maybe? I don't know. It looked like you clicked over here for a second. But okay, so it's probably over here. And you're eating a banana. Please send good wishes. Best wishes with the banana. And then what are we looking at? Bill Cipher. Demonic form. So, okay, I'm seeing extra arms, like 6 arms, 2 legs, and 2 tongues. What you're saying? Okay. Not too difficult to hear you out. We want to find out what to do. Hello. Is this what you have drawn? How wonderful. And how excellent. You're saying most of the statues of Apollo are missing his sack? Good lord. Good lord. How is this happening? How, why did they steal the sack of Apollo? Or, what incredible things can happen? Alright. What am I looking at? So plants, we're turning into plants. It would be a damn potato for that man. Oh my. And then we're looking at things that can be drawn. Apollo is the Roman god. The Greek god of the sun would be Apollon with the N at the end. Just like how the Greeks had Aphrodite and Rome had Venus in her place. Pretty cool. So you're saying that, you hear me out. And then William saying, Jari, you ignore my very hypothetical question about a very hypothetical scenario. Oh my goodness. That you're eating a banana, please send good wishes. I sent good wishes for the banana. Are you okay? And using the bathroom versus exuding it? Or did it happen in the magma? Oh, I had fallen asleep with the magma open at some point. Oh, last month. Ooh, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Some puffy sort of a letters. That's awesome. Magdala saying, the first god of the sun would be Helios, but their roles intertwined at some point. Then you're saying, isn't Helios a Titan? And then, I mean, I don't know if there was like a actual strict hierarchy in the myths themselves, but when people interpret the myths, then it's nice to give them some structure. You're saying still represents the sun as one of his things. Before the bathroom thing, the question, and then you're saying back when you did graffiti, that's what you would write. Oh, fun times. Oh, did you do that thing that like I saw graffiti artists would sometimes practice by putting like a bunch of saran wrap or whatever between two trees or two poles next to each other. I guess that's not really necessary if you can find a wall, but yeah, I had read about or watched a video documentary on you could practice a graffiti like this. But then if you put too much wrap, won't it break the trees? Alright, so we're scrolling. There's a banana. There's a using the bathroom. Oh, you're saying, what do you do if you meet the most beautiful person? Perfect, beautiful, extremely compatible, and marriageable, but the night of passion you find out the person is smooth like a Barbie doll, smooth, nothing, not. It would be really remarkable to find it out, like only at that point. Oh, do you have the undo button at the top of your screen or something? It's I think this end over here with the, is this a H? Does not count as being closed. What layer are we on? Blue da ba dee da ba da. So totally smooth like a Barbie doll. And they just exude the waste? That's kind of disturbing. I mean, as long as they're still a sanitary person, that's important to me. Sanitary person. Yeah, I mean, I think it would turn out fine. I hope to be a mother one day, so I guess we'd have to like look into options on how the hell that could happen. But I think it would be fine. The most perfect person, you say? Yeah, yeah. All right. And we had some talk about some sort of things, and then there's Magdala saying that Helios was a Titan, and after the Titanomachy, he was allowed to continue at his job. He pulled the sun in the sky with his chariot, and he would practice on CTA train cards. Many blank surfaces available. Myth Nerd saying, when it comes to the bad things Apollo did, I should point out that Adonis was born because Aphrodite cursed Adonis' mom to fall in love with her dad and trick him into having Adonis. And then what happened? Aphrodite fell in love with the baby and then gave him to Persephone to raise and came back to collect him. And then, if Apollo's a rapist, then Aphrodite's a groomer. It's extremely difficult to try to hold the myths and stories, okay, or maybe not necessarily difficult to hold myths and stories to the modern standard of moralities. It's not difficult, but it is a multi-step game that makes me wonder if and how it's a beneficial way to engage with the text. Yeah, if and how, because I do like the readings of what is it, Zeus or whatever, as being an unfair, unjust king. Not because it's a character or a dude in particular, but because that's what kings do. Provoke injustice. Ah, damn. Okay, I was just hanging out, but one time when I took too long to take my medicines, I threw up. So I have to leave the room and take my medicines, and they're talking about things that turned into a princess to trick a king into sleeping with her and have the Trojan hero Aeneas. Okay. And then Pumafo saying, sorry I keep fucking up, I'm new, please don't hate me. No, it's, you've progressed quite remarkably. Good lord, what's happening over here? Oh my goodness. Okay, you're saying they're all terrible, so it does not affect how much I can like them. There you go. There you go. And besides, it's like a concept, right? It's like a concept. But only morally fine gods in the Greek myth regarding those are Hades, and even Hades is kind of dubious in some sources. Gotta make your new sources. Apollo x Dionysus, aka the reason so many. You're saying, are you alright now? Don't throw up, throw sideways? Right. Yes, I get myself distracted, but I'm going downstairs really quick to find my medicines. Should I put on a music? I don't know, you're good. Wait a second. We have a music right here. So, get turned, I guess. Get crunk? Yes? No, okay. I'm literally delaying the tunes, delaying for all the things. We're on a loop. It is party time, honestly. You're saying turn the volume up? Okay. How about this? Okay, medicine break. So, like, hi again. I want to say, did the song die down and loop already? Cool. we had a dead chat for a second. That's all right. And how is the volume versus the voice? Anyway, I brought the bottle of medicines with me. Okay, what's going on? You did your presentation regarding your C2 English exam on Atlas and Hermes. You're very interested in mythology. Fun times. You know what the hell? Let's start out with two. Starting out with two of them. I can check the time on my phone or on my screen or anywhere. Scroll up to read your comment. Apollo x Dionysus. The reason so many good songs come from singer and songwriters getting high. I like that interpretation. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Very awesome. You're saying you're hungry and we'll eat some stuff. Hold up. Makes sense. And you're volunteering to be eaten. We're kind of freaky. we're kind of freaky deaky up in here. We're a little bit freaked. Dare we say deeked? Well, okay. Well, I'm here for like 15 more minutes, so let's try to put together, I guess, Record of Ragnarok Aphrodite. Try to put that together slightly. I don't. Okay, I have like 50-ish images of femboys saved. You're saying what would make more sense to you? Artemis being lesbian, asexual, ace lesbian, or arrow ace? Trying to remember if in a myth she was like okay with a dude one time singularly. And you're saying femboys 50, what the hell? I tried to pick a low number, okay? I tried to pick a low number, but I tend to save too many images on my phone. It's up to like 2,000 saved from the internet. Ooh, that's a fun style. Fun style up in here. Get some stripes. I tend to have too many images saved from the internet, and so, this is fun with shipping up in here. So, okay, anyway, let's find some good poses, dare I say. You're saying which one makes the most sense for Artemis? And I'm also looking for a reference image at the same time to see if I can find anything good. Maybe ace lesbian. Yeah. I'm not just saying that because you've also said it in the parentheses, although when I reached the end of the message I saw that in the parentheses. So you're saying you would let yourself to be eaten with the sole purpose of freaking me up because I have a heart condition. Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? You are causing me the fears. Oh my god. Okay, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Thinking about. I'm looking for. No, okay. I'm literally subscribed to what I want to say. Every possible resource for making this drawing happen. It feels like that's an exaggeration. I know that's an exaggeration. Saying I think Ace makes a lot of sense for Artemis, because she had a lover. Did she have a lover? Yeah, she definitely shot or killed the lover. Let's find a good reference image. I swear. Huh. Nice. You're saying just do the regular pose from Record of Ragnarok using the golems as chairs, but instead of them holding up the biddies, holding up the thing. Alright. Do I have that, I'm not too skilled of an artist, you know? Alright, you're saying you know nothing of mythology, you only know things that happened in this century. And then you're saying, please don't do it on stream, don't want to get striked again. And there's like 10 minutes left. I don't think I'm gonna get far whatsoever. Record of Ragnarok. But then golems? It's a really funny image. It's a really funny image. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to get very far, but what do? Oh, saying Orion was not Artemis's lover. He tried to assault her huntresses in one version, in another they were just friends, but the earliest version of him being her lover is from the AD years. Oh, okay. And then, you're trying to get some commissions out here, throw some of that cash around, and then demonic form Bill Cipher is appearing. Can I actually do a little bit of a sketch in 10 minutes? Oh my gosh. Now I can understand why I was having the urge to sleep for a lot of hours. I'm down with the freaking sickness, dude. Down with the freaking sickness. And R2D2 Gamer is saying, there's Owl House or my eyes lying. Hello to you. I mean, this is just a drawing stream. And, the closest we got to Owl House was, I guess, reacting to the first episode of Amphibia on a different stream earlier. But, yeah, we're just in the art right now. Hello and welcome. Alright. What type of a sketch have I got? Scoot this over a little. Oh my. Man, I made like big plans for tonight and stuff. I hope I'm not too sick or anything. I want to do a pretty sketchy sort of a thing. Can I get another layer? Let's do one. Pretty good. And then you can't believe you're saying this, but maybe you got enough of this remix. Oh yeah. Well, as you can see, I forgot to have dude, why is it full screen? I forgot to have my headphones on. So I did forget it was going. I don't know. Is a lovely mix though. Homestuck musics. And then Pumbaa asking to come out to the outing. Can you get on a plane? You'd have to get on a plane like now, or within the next hour, I think. But like, maybe you'd make it, yeah. Perhaps. Okay. What am I looking at? Trying to draw something really quick. Opacity. Alright. I am not sure. I am hyped about the idea of the drawing that I'm leaving absolutely no time left to create. Hyped about trying to draw more femboys and things. However, it also makes me frightened for my skill level, which might be non-existent. Whew. Magdala Talking in the Myths, Din Great Merope, King Unipons, or how do I say that? daughter. I know that some sources depict her as his wife, or even Minos' wife, but I don't remember her being a hunter of Artemis. Maybe there's another story. Oh man. I haven't eaten anything today. I think 2 medicines is enough. I took them, what, 10 minutes ago? Get a nose out here. And what else have we got? Nerd saying to avoid being demonetized, just have the cloth cover the bullshit. I mean, I actually don't think that I'm getting far enough in this stream to get demonetized, because I'm ending the stream in 5 minutes or 4 minutes, because I had the other stream going before this, and that's the amount of time that I want to stream for. I mean, I thought I was gonna be productive though, and now that I'm feeling myself getting sicker, that's a little bit strange to think about. I don't know, hopefully I'll be okay. What up, you're saying sorry if you remember the story. You're asking I haven't eaten today, get better and go eat. And thus, ending the stream in 5 minutes. Okay, how much of a sketch have we got? Let's go like this, this. What? And then like this. And this is like assuming that I know or can like shamble together some anatomies. And you're saying you were sure Artemis vowed to celibacy after losing him, but you're maybe just making it up. Oh my. And then you're saying, could you save it and maybe we could continue next time? Yeah, no problem. I don't know if I'm going right into a drawing stream next time, but yeah. I also don't know if I'm coming back on Mondays specifically, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it work with classes continuing, but yeah, we can get some details up in here, some golems. I'm saying you can't draw side profiles, and then 4 more days and you're 21. Hey, oh my gosh. And I know 21 isn't a significant age to others necessarily, but it's weirdly funny to think of drinking age for Americans being significant anywhere else. Alright, so let's the torso go like this and like this. Fun times. I say come back whenever you feel like it. Some editing can happen in the meantime. And there's being fossils. I mean, like you and your alcohol laws, right? It's so funny to me that this country had a prohibition at one point. Okay. What type of what are we looking at? Are you deleting things that you're saying really fast? Oh man. I hate how much this makes me want to nap. Even if I can get a hold of the cramps or whatever, the extremely powerful urge to nap. I have homework due. I want to be stronger than my urge to nap. Ah. Okay. So you're saying I'll enter the 27 club this year. We'll miss you. Hey, don't freaking tempt me. Don't freaking tempt me, dude. You're saying your messages aren't working? Oh, but I saw one that appeared and then got totally crossed out. Okay, you can go die in a war but can't drink beer. I mean, as an old person, I get the privilege to do both. So you're saying, although I'm a straight cis male, I feel so welcomed here. Oh, you guys, thanks for being cool and chill, and quite frankly fun to be around from before. Quite frankly fun to be around, in addition to being cool and chill. Alright, so I'm gonna study some femboys, and just feeling very welcome here. Thanks for allowing us to take this place. Oh my gosh, don't tempt you of what to do. Hey, you're the one who said it. You get to be the one who catches it. Now I'm just... I have to wait for the hormonal imbalance to pass before I go around making jokes, you know? Okay, you're saying you think it's because you said femboy. Oh my gosh, wait, does magma like have a little bit of censoring too? This is whack. This is whack ass. Alright, thoughts on the draft? You think no one should be drafted, but if we do it, then we should draft women. You know, all or nothing type of ideas in there. Alright, why draft women specifically, or them as well? Oh wait, yeah. I took that as draft everybody or draft nobody, but if you were saying that as, yeah, I don't know, just let women fight all of the wars, that'd be pretty funny, honestly. Alright, you're saying as well as. Alright, that's my minutes up. You wrote down femboy potential, completely forgetting you as a femboy and part of the canon. It's complicated. I'm gonna go and try not to be ill. I forget what helped me last time. This is intense. God damn it, I had plans. Okay, cramps are here. You're saying your male biological clock to die on a European beach is ticking. Crack me up with that. Alright, thank you guys so much for being here and finding some cool animation with me and finding some cool song remixes with me. Hey, that's fun. You can't be drafted because you're disabled, but you're rolling out the opinions on the draft nevertheless. You amuse me. Alright. Okay, here we go. Thanks for being here. You saying don't go to war, guys? It sucks. No doubt. Yeah, that's our